Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today, we're running right along with our Christmas Spectacular 25 days of cooking videos. All right, these are big, soft ginger cookies, and what we have in the bowl already is 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I added 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a half a teaspoon of cloves, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And what you want to do is essentially just stir this around with a fork until everything is kind of mixed together. All right, next step. Okay, now to a bowl attached to a mixer. You want to start adding the quote-unquote wet ingredients. And that includes 3/4 of a cup of butter that's been softened, or a stick and a half. Then you want to add 1 cup of white sugar. Then get the paddle attachment on, close it, lock it, and you want to cream the butter and sugar together. Okie dokie. As you can see, kind of, it's been creamed together. And now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of molasses, or 1/4 of a cup. And pull that thing up and dump your molasses into the batter. And then you want to spin this around until everything is mixed. Should take about, give it 60 seconds or something. Also, make sure you add 2 eggs to the batter and mix them in before this step, which is adding the dry ingredients, of course, to the wet ingredients. And you want to do this in stages. So, about 1/3 to half of the dry ingredients, and then just give these a couple of minutes to get incorporated, or, until everything's incorporated, and give the bowl a little smackaroo just to kind of knock off the excess. And then you just kind of want to keep slowly feeding until everything is mixed together. And I think this is the last of the dry ingredients that we need to add to this. So, all right, let's, after this, we'll catch up and make some cookies. Before we do, I figured I'd show you what the batter should look like at the end of it. It should have the consistency of, like, Play-Doh, if that's a decent reference. But this is what it should look like. Almost looks kind of like wet sand. This is what it should look like when it's all done. All right, now, let's make some cookies. Okay, and basically what you want to do is you want to roll these into about 1-inch balls, and then, excuse me, flatten them kind of like you're making little burger patties. Or you can flatten the whole thing out, grab your cookie cutters, and cut little gingerbread men. I decided not to do that because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Then, you want to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and then you want to bake for approximately 8 to 10 minutes. Again, with cookies, you have to have the confidence to let them finish baking on that sheet, on your cookie sheet here. Because, again, if you keep them in there till you think they're done, the cookies are overdone. So, again, 8 to 10 minutes. Again, if you're at a high elevation, you might need to add a minute on, but again, you have to have the confidence to let that sheet finish baking. All right, let's see the final product. Okay, and after those 8 to 10 minutes have passed through the magic of cooking show editing, and our big ginger cookies are done. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel because 80% of you are not subscribed that watch me. But if you enjoyed the show, you don't really have to subscribe. Anyway, that's Big Ginger Cookies. Done.